What are you doing? I'm stunned there. Come on me then. Can't even be bothered doing this.
But you've been fighting to change the PE kit all year.
Yeah, my heart's not in it anymore. What happened to Emma was a violation.
What?
That man, Ratface, dragging her halfway across the world against her will.
This was quite unfair.
Yeah, too right.
And Togger being excluded.
Do you reckon he'll be coming back?
I don't know. I feel sorry for him, though.
I don't. Wish he'd have gone to Indonesia, not Emma.
Really?
Excuse me, what do you two think you're doing?
All right.
You?
Yeah. I've seen you about. What you been up to?
You know, the usual. Getting dumped by Tanya.
I heard. It's a tough one.
Yeah, well.
I don't know, put up with it for so long and messing you about like that.
Yeah.
And she give it all. Look at me, you know you want some of this, and then it come across.
Forget her. I have.
And I'm telling you, it's not supposed to be it, so take it down.
Leave it, Jezza.
Look, I'm in charge, and if anyone's going to put a banner up, it'll be me.
It's not doing any harm, is it?
You do know it's Battle of the Bands in here this evening.
Why don't you get one of the bands to call themselves Referendum?
I can do without this. Don't do this to me, not today. Does anyone know how to block incoming calls?
You could always try switching your phone off, Kathy. What's going on?
Peek at referendum, miss.
But you said I could have time to set this up for the band competition.
Jeremy, what are you doing up that ladder?
Nothing, miss.
Then come down at once and go and ask Mr. Scott to come and remove it. Tanya, the voting can take place in here.
Thanks, miss.
But I'll have to ask Mr. Scott to come and remove the banners and the ballot boxes in time for Kathy to get on with her preparations.
Fantastic.
Congratulations, Kathy, by the way, on the Indonesian reception. It was a great success. Thanks to you.
Thank you, miss.
And, of course, to Emma.
How did she know she'd be living there forever?
Get your books out, Year 8. Page 35. Centrifugal force.
Sorry, miss.
Find a seat. No time to lose.
What have you got in there? A dead body?
What's going on over there?
Nothing, miss.
What's in the bag?
Fruit and yoghurt for the smoothies in the cafe.
And what, pray, does that have to do with my lesson?
Nothing, miss.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Nothing, miss.
Exactly. Come to the front now. And bring your fruit with you.
Is it okay if I sit here?
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Fox?
It's just set us work. He had to go and see Miss Bassiter. Reckon he's going to get fired or something?
Must be quite important to get him out of the classroom.
Yeah, I know. I'm typical, the only good teacher here.
We're just going to do a small demonstration. In addition to using a blender, we're going to use the centrifuge.
Yeah, but miss, if I put all this in here, won't it ruin it all?
You shouldn't have drawn attention to your wares.
I didn't.
That's it, class. Have a good look. Okay, and then if you'd like to switch it on.
Don't worry, mate. We can always weigh them up again in a blender.
This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been so late.
Sorry, mate. I had to come in with Mum and Dad. They were seeing Bassinger about whether our Togger can come back.
You'll bear in mind everything we've talked about.
Yeah, miss, thanks.
So if you'd like to take this to the CLC, make 500 copies, then cut them along the lines into strips of 4.
Shouldn't I go to class?
Plenty of time for that. This is your chance to show me that you've turned over a new leaf.
Miss.
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
So what's this again?
It's a ballot paper of sorts for one of your classmates' PE kit referendums.
Tannoy!
Now, you'll have to excuse me. Somebody's arrived needing to see me. Call Mr. Fox, please.
There you go. One centrifuge smoothie. What do you notice?
It's all in layers.
That's what a centrifuge does. Separates substances of different densities.
All the yoghurt's on top.
As you know, oil floats on water.
But it's not oil, miss.
But it is fat.
Oh, don't be saying that, miss. We won't sell none of these.
Back to your seats now, please. Seeing as Alex has provided us with such tasty subject matter, we're now going to look at the 5 sensations of the tongue.
Yeah.
Finished the work I set already, Tanya?
I thought that...
Never mind, I'll let you off this time. I have some good news for you. We said our goodbyes, we thought it was time for them to fly. We didn't expect to see them again so soon. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together and give a warm welcome back to... Emma Bolton.
move.
What you and Amy have done with that canteen is fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
Fancy sticking about, eh, Baz?
Oh, might as well.
Is that with Mr. Right Laugh? Or Ginger's boyfriend dressing up as a bird?
What, in drag?
I was a chicken. Whatever turns you on, eh?
Get lost.
Someone had a tiff.
She thinks he's foul.
Martin?
No need to get excited.
You what?
I've read my Uncle Clifford's joke book. I memorised them.
They're not funny.
I know.
If you must know, me and Spencer are split up.
You split up?
Yeah.
Kathy, would you come and witness something for me?
What?
I think Roger and the wind turbine group are cheating.
Oh, there's something for you to get a flap about, eh, Martin?
So will you come and have a look?
No, I won't. I've got loads to do.
Like what? Texting Spencer?
No, like making this into a drinks holder for starters.
You've got a text.
Yes, I know. What exactly do you want me to witness?
Power is generated by the wind turbine, but I've noticed that even when the wind isn't blowing and the blades aren't moving, the light's still on.
Sounds like you, eh, Martin? Like someone no one's in.
Don't touch me!
See? I told you shouldn't be in this school. Should be a special one.
Get lost. Can't you say something to him, Baz?
Nothing to do with me.
Since when have you become so spineless?
Mum and Robin argued the whole way there. I felt such a fool that even the cabin crew were telling them to shut up.
How embarrassing. What happened when you got there?
Mum booked the first flight home. We stayed in the airport hotel until it was time to leave.
Unbelievable.
Hi, Emma. Welcome home.
Not now, Jeremy. So what was this row about?
Well, we took off from London and Robin was sulking about seeing my dad. And then by the time we got our flight from Singapore, Mum was accusing him of being an old hippie that wasn't responsible enough to take care of her daughter. And then we eventually got to Jakarta and Mum was hysterical. Knocked herself in a disabled toilet. So Robin, who stuffed his rucksack in a taxi, disappeared into a cloud of exhaust fumes.
So Robin stayed then? Fantastic.
Mum doesn't think so.
Well, I imagine not now.
She keeps saying that she waved goodbye to her last chance of happiness.
How old is she?
39.
I suppose she's got a bit of a point.
She says that a broken heart's like a broken limb, and the older you get, the longer it takes to mend. I mean, you can die from it.
I know. Why are you crying? Look, you got everything you wanted. You're at home now for good. I'm sorry, I've got to go.
Who's it now? Back with Baz?
No.
Who then?
Miss Passenger actually wanted to see me after the bell about the peak at referendum. Help me if you want.
Gross.
I know.
Squirt alert. What can I do for you guys?
We're here to see,
Don't care. Sixth form come room. Get out.
Leave them alone. They're here to see me.
Oh, that's good. Get them to highlight our space.
Oh, good. The smoothie man. I'll have as many as you can make for this evening.
Yeah, great.
Is that for me? Thanks. Get that camera out my face.
I've got to finish my film, all right?
No, it's not. I don't want to be filmed eating.
Well, I'll just have to go to the cafe then.
Not without my permission.
Since when did I need that?
Since I become in charge of the cafe again. Miss Passenger says I'm in charge, so what I say goes.
Oh, better not let that go to waste.
What's the matter with her?
Cat, like, where have you been?
What's the matter with you? Talk to the camera. Put it down. What are you doing?
Shooting an art movie. Its theme is food, yeah? It's called The World Within. Something you'd know if you'd been around.
My parents have had me under house arrest while I've been revising, but pressure's almost off now, so I'll be free again.
Yeah, well, you might be, but I've got art to make. If I'm ever allowed to get on with it.
OK. I want you to go into every classroom and make sure there's a ballot paper for every girl at afternoon registration.
Not that that's sexist or anything, miss.
It's all right, miss. I can do it on my own.
I want you to do it, Patrick, because I want you to learn the correct way of going about things. Excuse me, there's somebody else who I think would benefit from that particular piece of advice. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, thanks, Martin.
The thing is, it makes the project look more environmentally friendly than the incinerator, and it's not.
Okay, I'll come and have a look at the windfall.
When?
When I get time, okay?
So, Baz, don't you then?
No, I finished with him, actually.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make a difference to me anyway.
Not like you've ever had a girlfriend, is it?
Sure as how much you know.
Yeah, maybe in nursery.
I've got a girlfriend at the moment, actually.
Yeah? Who?
I know when you'd know.
Liar.
To the Marshingtons.
Well, no, of them.
Yeah, well, I'm going out with one of them. Our neighbour's going out with the other one.
All right, so where'd you go with them then?
Loads of places.
And the rest?
Like clubs and that. And we're supposed to be going to Andy's mobile home with him.
Oh, wow.
How's it going?
It's fine, miss.
Yeah, great, thanks.
Pleased to see the pair of you getting on so well.
See, what did I tell you? The bulb's on.
So it's working. So what?
The bulb's only supposed to be on when the propeller's moving.
Well, it's not going round because there's no wind.
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell you. They're obviously cheating.
Look, you do what you've got to do, but I'm really busy.
But you were going to be my witness.
Martin, get a life. Watch it.
I'm not getting a flap about it, like your ex-boyfriend. What's wrong with her? I was getting touchy about her boyfriend, likes wearing chicken suits.
I thought she didn't like him no more.
That's just real, she can't get anyone else.
How do you mean?
She's a ginga-minga.
Hey, leave her alone. She's all right, she is.
Well, how come you've never asked her out then? Because you're an hypocrite.
You want something, Jezza?
No.
So why are you following us around then?
I'm not.
Leave him alone.
He's stalking you.
You should be being nice to him after what he did for you.
Nice. You're
Right, welcome back. You ready for the footy camp?
Nah, I'll probably have something in the next few days, whether we're in or not.
So he doesn't mess with your plans for the holiday with the Martian twins.
What? You know, going away with them to the caravan.
Like you said, it was a holiday home.
Mobile
Yeah, it
home.
is.
All done?
Yeah, miss.
Miss.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Tanya, I just wanted to say well done. You've proved that you can go through the correct channels.
Thanks, miss. Let's just hope it pays off.
Anyway, it's not the winning that counts. It's how you play the game.
Human rights isn't a game, miss.
Kathy's changed.
She has.
You must have noticed how pretentious she's become.
I've noticed pretension, yeah, but not from Kathy.
You're right, she's not just pretentious, she's come way above herself trying to stop me filming in there.
Why don't you just go over there and ask her nicely?
I'll think about it.
So it's vote, vote, vote to change the girls' sports stream. Take your form and drop it in the box.
He's not supposed
this
to
is
be
your
on there.
school.
He's supposed to be working.
Don't blow your chance to
What
show
am I
them
going to
how you
do?
want it run.
Leave it to me, Mrs. P.
He'll give you the runaround.
You're looking at someone who's cornered rats in drain pipes and strapped
Couldn't be
explosives.
easier. All you've got to do is make your mark, like a kiss in the box, and get the PK into the 21st century.
At least we'll know where to find him.
Kathy, can I have a word?
I'm busy.
Yeah, I can see that, which is why I can offer my help.
If and when I need it, I'll ask for it.
It looks like you need it to me now that Amy's not interested.
How do you know?
Well, where is she? I'm not being funny, but she only helped you to try and get one over on me.
And you know what? She succeeded. Oh, and by the way, Amy's got an exam.
I'll take it from here, Mrs. Passenger. Ah, the elusive Pimpernel.
Do what, sir?
A word?
Yeah, I've just finished my sir. I'm not doing any harm.
I know, but am I also right in assuming you're not doing any work either?
Depends what you call work.
Taylor, this is a school, not a leisure centre, and as a school, there's certain criteria we have to fulfil.
I know. About your targets and your charts.
Believe it or not, I don't care for those. All I care about is that every young person has the chance to fulfil his or her potential.
Well, not everybody wants to be a lawyer or a doctor or work in the city and wear a suit.
No, I agree.
Well, I just like messing around on my radio station.
And I like messing around in my garden.
But
Before you say any more, I know you're not just messing around. I'm not messing around in my garden either. It's won prizes. But I'm also glad that I can do other things well.
Your point?
The more education you have, the more choices you have later on. Top DJing jobs are few and far between. Give yourself a break, Taylor. Start securing yourself some options.
Point taken.
Track's nearly finished.
Are you okay? He wasn't giving you any grief, was he?
I'd like to see him try.
Scum. So have you been the past week? I would have texted you. She's had my phone confiscated for punishment.
Yeah, it's been okay, actually. At home, that's a lot better. And my dad was pleased that I went to the tryouts, whether I get in or not.
That's good. Now for the other problem. How are we going to carry on this lie about the Martian twins coming away with us?
Why does it have to be a lie? Why don't you just ring them and ask them if they fancy a weekend away?
I can't do that.
Text them then. What have we got to lose? They can only say no.
Why don't you ring?
Get lost.
You get a bonus. You should do if you can't hear it properly.
You should get a bonus for breathing the same air as you.
Your wit's about as sharp as her hearing.
What What are you still doing here? I thought you were meant to be DJing in the cafe for me.
Oh, listen, I've got to do this piece of work for Mrs. B. I'm in too deep.
Wayne Mole's here. He says he's an environmental disaster.
He's right there.
No, that's the name of the band, Environmental Disaster.
I think he's an environmental cheat.
What?
He's part of the wind farm group.
We're using the boys' toilets as changing rooms, so if there's anything you need, just ask me.
Hiya, Wayne. Hey, you scrap with Amy, before I stole him off her.
I thought he dumped you.
Yeah, well, you saw the way he looked at me. I'm getting back any time.
Oh, Wayne. I thought you only went on Monday.
Actually, there is something you can do for my cafe.
And then I'll be allowed to film in there?
Depends how good you are.
At what?
DJing.
Yeah. I'm simply fabulous at that. Thanks, Kathy.
What? It's blocked.
What are we going to do?
Go and get Kathy.
Taylor, the kids are in the cafe.
What for?
Something's gone wrong with the music.
What?
Dawn's doing it. It's rubbish.
Where's Kathy?
I think she's in the boys' toilets with the environmental disaster.
Right, go and get her.
I don't like to go into the boys' loos.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Only the other bands are ready and I like your hair.
Kathy, what are you doing? Dawn's useless and everyone's going to go home.
Okay.
You gotta come quick. The sink in the kitchen's overflowed.
We'll switch the tap off.
We have done, but it's blocked. It's all coming up through the drains.
So me.
Oh, Schumacher.
What? What do you want?
I'm here to make sure you know what's happening.
About what?
The car race.
Yeah, the grand final. You want me to lose it?
Clever boy.
No problem.
That's what I like to hear.
It's that sink over there.
Watch it. I've just spilled some.
Thank you for coming and thank you for your patience with
All right,
the
but
terrible
do we really
music,
want to know?
But we are going to change all that. Now, as you know, the purpose of this evening is to audition our very own live band for the cafe.
They have.
So I
Can't
suggest
believe
we
it.
just go by whoever
Fantastic.
generates the
Put it
noisiest
there.
response. Our first band is an all-girl group from the lower sixth. Could you please give it up for Fortune's Baby? I think this passenger just wants to have a few words first.
Good evening, Grange Hill. Don't worry, I'll make it quick. I'd just like to announce the results of the referendum. The girls have voted in favour of changing the PE kit.
Well done, Tam. I'll go and get some drinks to celebrate you.
Easy on the eye. Do you like that sort of thing?
Congratulations on the result. Okay, if I join you?
What?
Doesn't matter.
No, go on.
Can I stay here?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Will you go out with me?
Sorry?
Nothing.
I can't hear what you're saying.
I said, will you go out with me?
Yeah, okay.
Just wanna be on your arm.
I think we've earned a celebration.
Don't start that without me.
I said I'd lose the race. What do you want now?
The cash.
We can have as much as you like, girls, but don't touch what you can't afford. What did you say?
Sorry, what?
What are you saying?
Friends and citizens, it gives me the greatest pleasure introducing a truly original talent. Would you please put your hands together for Environmental Disaster?
Shouldn't we be putting our hands together to avert environmental disaster? Why do you hang around with Donnie?
Because he's a laugh.
You mean he laughs at other people?
Your point?
You used to stick up for people. I just don't think he should go around saying those sort of things.
Yeah, well, it's a free country, Martin. He can say what he likes.
Why does he want to go around upsetting people?
But if they don't like what he says, then they can tell him.
What if they're too scared?
Well, then they should get a thicker skin.
Maddie told me that one of the reasons she liked you was because you were fair.
Yeah, well, Maddie's history.
And so's the badge she knew.
You what?
You used to stick up for people who couldn't stand up for themselves.
Yeah, and
now you just laugh at them.
Wasn't that great?
And next up, we saw Fortune's Baby, the booty-shaking girl group. Let's hear your response for them.
Stick around. You don't know who's won yet. I mean, I know you didn't get much of an immediate response, but that's because you're deep. Once they've had time to think about it.
Did you ever see her?
Who?
Holly. It's like they're from another planet.
Just because you don't understand.
Like I'd want to. Teach a monkey how to do that. You asked me if she'd been in a nut house.
No one is asking you.
Bound up in a loony bin.
Let's make some noise for environmental disaster.
Who started this?
Looks to me like the winner is our environmental disaster.
Excuse me. I'm making a film called The World Within. Would you mind eating some food while I filmed you? No, okay. Great, perfect. Just a little bit more. Yeah, that's it. Come on.
One more incident like that and you can all go home. Understood?
Knew Baz was a nutter.
His dad was mentally ill.
Proves my point. Apple always falls near the tree. Especially the bad apple.
Sorry.
What for?
Losing it.
I like blokes that can communicate with their hands.
Yeah, you just don't like them with too much baggage.
As far as I can see, it's just the most obnoxious piece of baggage in your life, right?
You reckon?
I don't know. See ya.
I want the prize money. You lose.
2, 1. Come on, Alex.